Hello, people of Servitor. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I have allergies. But today I think I'd do a bit more of a serious video, you could say. This is something that happened earlier today. So, to set the scene, my mom was out walking the dog. Our dog, Daisy, who is a 3-year-old. She looks like a beagle, but she's actually mostly a pit bull, interestingly enough. But, she's seen videos of her before. But so she was walking her, and I guess she met up with this dog who was named Holly, and Holly's owner was walking her, and Holly I think is a rescue and has some issues with other dogs. Now our dog Daisy, for reference, does not have any issues with other dogs. She loves other dogs. She's never had any issue with them, and so I guess Holly, yeah, she definitely has some issues, and she bit Daisy's ear, but we didn't realize that she bit Daisy's ear. Well, I wasn't there. My mom was walking her alone. And she comes back, and it was a shock because she said that Daisy got bit. Like, when she got back, so it was all like so fast. And I guess she was bleeding all over the place and whatnot. And yeah, so we come to look in her ear when it's all done. And we didn't really, we don't worry, we called the vet because we're going to take her to our normal veterinarians, but they weren't open that day, so we had to call the emergency vet to see if they even thought we needed to bring her in. So we described the situation, and the veterinarian technician, he said that as long as we kept it clean and watched for infection, that it would probably be fine. But I was looking at it afterwards, and I realized that a chunk of her ear had actually been like pulled off. We didn't notice this until afterwards. So like my dog is now missing some of her ear. I think. I don't know. It's possible it's just a really bad wound, but it's like I don't know what's going on there. But she didn't. Well, the weird thing is that she didn't yelp or anything. We didn't even know. My mom didn't even know that she had been bitten until she was, I guess, sniffing through some bushes, and she came out and her face was covered in pink. But she assumed it was like a slushy, and then she realized that it was like dripping off of her, and her ear was all red. And at this point, she was like really close to home, so she just took her home. It's like I guess she didn't yelp, she didn't whine, she wasn't even really whining when her ear was being cleaned. It was bizarre. But I guess just as a fair warning, you have to be very careful with dogs. If your dog has issues and even if your dog doesn't, the dogs that are around your dog. And obviously, we don't blame the dog here because the dogs cannot be blamed for anything. They're innocent. But and I guess we can't really blame her owner either because I don't think that he knew what she was doing. So I mean, the case here is like it's not really anybody's fault. But I guess I'm just telling this story as a fair warning: is that you have to be careful because and also monitor your dog. For some reason, Daisy just didn't. She didn't give us any indications really that she was hurt, except I think she wanted to go home after that. I don't know. I think that was the only real indication. So yeah, a little bit bizarre, but it's fine. Daisy's fine. She's okay. We're gonna treat her, monitor her, take her to the vet if she needs to. She's updated on all her vaccinations, and I'm sure that dog was too. So it could have been a lot worse, but I'm just glad that she's doing okay. But yeah, be careful, people out there with dogs. You have to monitor them, and don't be ashamed if you need to get a dog trainer. I mean, really, there's no shame in doing that. We can't all be our own dog trainers. Sometimes, if your dog has a problem that's getting too out of control, then yeah, you might need to have the help of somebody, and that's totally fine. Anyways, I hope that this video was informative, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want. Bye and have a great rest of your weekend.